Well, you guys, we just got done a little morning hunt here. Couldn't quite get close enough to any legal moose, but on our way out, we found some chickens. So the old 17 there got put to use. We got 3 of them. So now we gotta clean some chickens, and we're gonna be doing a catch, clean, and cook on rough grouse nachos. The first one, the dogs were moving.
Sure, that's what it was.
The second one was a total mess. That was 100% me. They didn't go far though. I'm gonna get them.
I believe in you, honey. You get those.
Yeah, lean on the hood of the truck, miss. We go up there, freehand them, get them both.
You'll laugh at this.
Oh, it's a lot of brush to shoot through. I don't think we can hit that one. But I did. Got him too. There's one right here too. We'll see how many we can get. This guy here, he jumped right when I shot. I might have gone him a bit low. Dirty bugger. What'd I tell ya? Yeah, lean on the hood of the truck, miss. We go up there, freehand them, get them both. I shot at a third one, but I missed. Alrighty guys, so when I'm cleaning out my chickens here, grab it like this, take your fingers, you can feel the breast here, it comes up to a point, right where that point is, just grab that hide, give it a pull, and that way that exposes the breast. Then what I do, I just kind of slowly, just pull that skin back, and then here you kind of want to put your thumb there and roll the little stomach out of the way. It exposes your neck here. Take one finger, put it down inside the breast. Take your other finger, wrap around this neck. Then you just give her a pull. And that way, pulls off your legs, all the guts, head, everything like that. And then what you're left with is a nice clean chicken breast. Never touches the ground, you never get dirt on there. And then typically just on the inside here, you have the liver and the heart. And those I always pull off. And I like to give the hearts to my dogs. They just love them hearts. Right now they're kind of over in that tall grass though, so they'll have to wait. They'll get that here when they come back. But I got 2 more chickens here to clean up, so we'll get these clean. Then we'll be putting them in the fridge and letting them chill for about, I don't know, 6 to 8 hours or so. And then tonight I'll be making up some nachos. You sure you want that? Is it good for dogs? Yeah? Okay. Okay, here you go, Rug. Good boy. Rocky, buddy. Oh, that's my finger, dude. That's my finger. Don't worry, I'll get you a chicken heart here, okay, bud? See? I wasn't lying. Oh, you got to sit, my boy. Sit. Good. No, sit. Good boy. There's a chicken heart for you. Hey, that's my buddy. Good Ruger boy. You already got one. Alright, get out of here. Hey guys, just got done another day of hunting here. So now we're back at the trailer. And I think we're all pretty hungry. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be knocking the breast off these chickens here. We're going to cube them up. And then we're going to make some chicken nachos. So to take these off, you have your bone coming up here. Comes to this Y. So what I do is I take my knife and run it down here. Come down your Y bone. Then you just pretty well follow that Y bone down. And you take it off your breast. Doesn't matter what side you start on, left or right. Whatever, it's personal preference. So you come down to your bone here. Follow that bone down. And then as you take your thumb, put just the slightest little bit of pressure on there. And that way you can pull it away from that Y bone nice. And you want to cut as close to that Y bone as you can so you don't leave a bunch of meat behind. And just like that, you have your breast removed. Now just repeat the process on the other side. So again, run down this bone, come up until you hit the Y bone, follow that down. A little bit of pressure with your thumb so you can get in there with your knife. And then just follow that Y bone down. There we go. Now that I'm done, I got 2 more to do, and then we'll cube them up. We'll get them into the frying pan. So now we have all of our breast meat removed. Basically just gonna cube it up. One thing you can do is flip it over to the underside. And right here is that chicken tender I was talking about. You take her off just like that. And if you want to cook them separate, they're phenomenal. They're nice and tender. They're perfect size for chicken strips. If you have it like that, deep fry them or whatever. Or if you're making nachos, slice them up to nice little chunks. And there you go. That'll be going into the pot there too. So now what we're going to be doing is cutting these into, I don't know, about 1/2 inch strips. 1, 2. Turn them on their side and just cube these up. And you can make them bigger, smaller, whatever. Doesn't really matter, whatever you like to do. I like these kind of bigger chunks like this. Kind of gives you more to chew on when you're eating these nachos. And then just keep going until they're all cubed up. Then we'll move on to the next step, which will be just a real quick pan fry. Alrighty, we got all of our chicken cubed up here. So now we have our pan preheated. It's on about a medium heat. Now we're just going to toss in just a little bit of oil here. And then we'll get our chicken on the go. A little bit of extra virgin olive oil. I think I put in a little too much, but that's alright. We'll deal with it. Throw in our chicken. Then we're just going to put some salt and pepper on there. And that's about it. And with this stuff here, it will not take long to brown this up. You can see it's already starting to change colors here. So let's season her up with some salt and pepper. You can put other things on there. That garlic plus is really good stuff. Or just regular garlic powder. Even something like Montreal steak spice is really good too. Mix her up a little bit anyways. Try different things. You'll find out real quick whether you like it or not. Even Italian seasoning is really good. But anyways, there is our salt and pepper. There we go. Get that nice and mixed up. And this is honestly only going to take just a few minutes to cook up. And then we're basically ready to start getting plated and get the nachos ready. Alrighty, so we've been cooking on these for about 5 minutes or so. Giving them a flip about every minute. And you can see they're all starting to brown up here real nice. So I think it's time to grab our pans and we're going to start dishing up these nachos and get them ready for the barbecue or oven, depending on what you want to cook them in. Today we're going to be using the barbecue. So the first one I'm going to be doing is a very basic one. Shelby doesn't exactly like the stuff that I do some days, so what she's getting is just basic plain old nachos, cheese, and chicken. And if you're a picky eater, you don't like extra stuff, or you have kids that are like that, this would be perfect for you. Once we're done dishing up this one, then we got one that I like to eat, and it's pretty well onion, jalapenos, and olives. But we'll get to this one here first. So because these are going to be going into the barbecue or in your oven, depending on what you use, I'm just going to use a simple pie plate, cookie sheet, tin foil. That all works great too. But for today, just a pie plate. And the first thing that we're going to do is put a little layer of chips on the bottom. And maybe a few more. Then we're going to add a little sprinkle of cheese. And then a little bit of our chicken. And one more layer of chips. Another layer of cheese. Yeah, don't be cheap on the cheese. We got lots here. Plus, if you give your woman extra cheese, she'll appreciate it. Alrighty, and then another scoop of our chicken here. Try not to make it one big cluster in the middle. Try to spread it out a little bit. And there we go. Throw that into the barbecue until the cheese is melted. Hand it over to your woman. She'll be happy. Now, we'll move on to the ones that I like to eat. So, the ones that I like to eat, same deal. Start off, basic pie plate. And put yourself a handful of chips on the bottom. You need a handful of cheese. And we're going to be using some jalapenos. And because my woman's not eating these, I'm not going to go stingy on these. I want some bite to this stuff. Shelby thinks black pepper is hot. I need a little more spice in my life. There we go. We got our jalapenos. Next, sliced black olives. Something like that. Pinch of red onion. Don't forget your chicken. There we go. Then if you want, because we got a lot of cheese here left, put a little sprinkle on top, kind of hold it all together here. Not a whole lot. You don't want that to be kind of greasy or not melt in the middle, because now we're going to be adding another layer of chips. Yeah, maybe a few more here. There we go. One more. There. Perfect. Now, repeat the process. So you got your cheese. Lots of cheese. Got our jalapenos. Well, we better put on one more scoop here then. Something like that. Now some black olives again. There we go. Something like that. Looks about right. Put on some more onion. Now with the onion too, you can use red onion, white onion, yellow, it don't really matter. Chives work good too. Or if you substitute one of these for another, don't really matter. Make them the way that you like it. Then again, some more chicken. Top it off with some cheese. And just like that, we have another one ready to go to the barbecue. And we're just going to be taking these out to the barbecue and basically just run your barbecue on low. You're not cooking anything, you're just putting it in there until your cheese is melted, and then you're ready to eat. So I just pulled the nachos off the barbecue. They're on the barbecue is about 225 degrees Fahrenheit for about 15 to 20 minutes. All the cheese is melted, so now it's time to grab some sour cream and start eating. Alright, I got the tub of sour cream. out of the fridge here. You can see if I can do this one-handed here. So I got a nice little chip. Grab some sour cream and down the hatch. Mmm. Man, if you guys want to have some good nachos, out to the woods, shoot some rough grouse, make up this real quick, easy meal, and man, you will not regret that at all. That is so good, but I'm going to get going here. I'm going to finish eating this, go to bed so I can wake up and chase more moose in the morning. Anyways, guys, I hope you liked the video. If you did, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.